certainly kept me waiting, haven't you, darling? Did you get held up at the office? Caught up in your duties? I hear you've been getting more of those lately. Cases are just pouring in. Might need to hire a secretary to keep up. You even got recognised in the papers for putting together some evidence that helped crack down on the Bashert crime family. You're welcome for that, by the way. A month I spent posing as a busboy just so I could get some dirt. But leave it to the watchdog of Brookmore to put something together that would actually stick on those rats. What? That's what they're calling you. In my opinion, not a bad moniker for a private detective. Besides, it's a bit thematic, isn't it? The watchdog and the cat burglar. Beautifully ironic, especially with how we chased each other in the beginning. Though, we still do, just in a bit of a different way, don't we? Wasn't that long ago I was stealing diamonds and being a right pain in the ass for any authority figures, and you were trying your hardest to put me behind bars. Oh, please. You didn't stand a chance at catching me. I'll admit, having someone chase me so persistently was fun, but we'll agree that our current arrangement leaves us both satisfied. It's good to have relationships between our respective lines of work. Lots of benefits in our friendship, I would say. Though I admit I was getting a bit worried that the limelight you find yourself in made you too occupied to come see me. I must have been kicking around this place for damn near an hour, wondering if I've been stood up. Don't get me wrong, I've had some fun waiting. They got a damn fine selection of drink in the pub downstairs. Pretty decent stuff for such a gloomy hole in the wall. Not to say that you can't get that swill you like. Ugh, such terrible tasting drink. You chug that bottom shelf stuff all the time like it's delicious. But, since I got here first, how about I go ahead and introduce you to a nice whiskey? Something a bit more dignified of your newfound public station. So, have a seat, darling, and help me find out what lies at the bottom of this. That's the spirit. I got an iron gut for liquor, but even I'll say that upending a bottle of this stuff by myself is a bit too much. Hell, it's so strong you could probably run a lantern off it. Oh, one more thing. Seeing how this is a dive bar and tends to attract the sort of more rough crowd, seems some patrons smashed most of the cups in an ill-fated brawl a couple of nights ago, and the owners are being understandably stingy with what remains, so looks like we'll be without any cups tonight. It's not that big a deal. You don't have any issues with a little indirect kissing, right? Or would you prefer to drink right from the source? Nope, the bottle's mine, but I got an idea. this way, isn't it? Adds a nice bit of flavor and I feel a spice in the background. Oh, you are just too cute. I love how easy it is to make you blush. Just a little kiss and you turn as red as a ruby. A pretty little gem that I can't wait to take as mine. Hush. This is what you get for being light. A little teasing for now, and later we'll put my favorite little addition to this safe house to the test. Do you know what it is? It's soundproof. Meaning we can be as loud as we want, for as long as we want, and everything stays in this room. Easy, Gem. I know you're excited to play cops and robbers. So am I. But first things first, let's get business out of the way and get a little lubricated before we start talking pleasure. So, I got something going on under the table. Something real big that I need help to handle properly. And you are just the man for the job. I want you to give me a hand or two with some of the more delicate work. It'll be a pretty hard job, no doubt, but if we both do our part and really put our backs into it, the load will be well worth breaking a sweat over. See, I was going through my regular channels and brokers, putting my feelers out for some jobs, and I found a really juicy one. So, as you are no doubt aware, there's going to be an event at the Derivin auction house later on in the month. Lots of high society types from all over Brookmore and beyond are going to be attending, hoping to hem and haw at all the pretty little trinkets that have been scooped up or pilfered from divine knows where. More than a few of them are looking to buy, mostly historical pieces and rare black market animals, from what I can tell. But there's one particular item on the roster that seems to be catching quite a bit of attention. Seems like someone, by the look of the porcelain lady, somehow managed to get a hold of an Esperant shard and are trying to cash in on it. I don't need to tell you what something like that is worth. Normally the only one who even have a chance of having one of the dragons, deep within the enclave of embers, hidden away in some of their most secure vaults. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime score, and anyone who gets their hands on it is going to be very rich indeed. Well, assuming you can find a buyer for it. Honestly, it's an expensive paperweight without someone who knows how to tap into it. Luckily, I have found just such a person. Oh yes, darling. Seems like there's a mage in Anthem who's looking for just such a thing. Says he wants it as a power source for some arcane something or another. Yeah, you know me, I didn't pry. The pay he's offering is a small fortune, nothing to turn your nose up at. Probably part of a research grant knowing the Institute. I wouldn't be able to fence it here, and honestly I don't really want it in the city at all. That kind of thing is too much for anybody here to handle responsibly. It'd be a disaster if the wrong people had it in their control, be it the precinct or any of the crime families, really. That sort of loops back around to what I'll need from you. The stakes involved in this job mean I have to do it on my own to remain undetected. Having a crew is too much of a risk. They might stab me in the back and make off with the loot. It'll be tough, like I said earlier, but with that in mind, I think I'll have an easier time if I use the canal system under the building to get in and out without anyone being the wiser. Those canals have a lot of secret passages and places to get lost and hide in, and whose maps you can get for me from the Architects Guild under the pretense of chasing a lead that doesn't exist. You hand the maps off to me and I do what I do best, and we both walk away rich as kings. That simple. Well, sure, there's the little matter of actually stealing the thing, but I figure I've got that covered. All I need is your cooperation to make it happen. So, do you have my back on this, Jim? Wonderful. I knew I could count on you to see it my way. You know, we've been on the same page for a while now, both wanting the same thing more often than not. Sure, I like to steal from people who got too much, and you're more of the good Samaritan rooting out the corruption the precinct won't touch. But we've gotten to know each other's tastes very well, and we always seem to be rubbing elbows. Or knocking boots again and again. And that's got me wondering, maybe we should go on and make something official in our little relationship. Partners in both the sheets and the streets. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a job at the agency with you. Being on the other side of a badge might be fun for me, and the Divines know you could use the help now. Does that sound like something you'd like? Let's kiss on it, darling. Oh, what happened? Did you lose track of your cuffs? Didn't I say that you'd pay for being late? Looks like the time has come for you to be mine again, little gem. Let's steal you away to the bed, shall we? Now, could that be? Ah, a customer at this time of night? Welcome, stranger, to Half Moon Apparel, the finest clothing store in the Shrenek world. I am Horacio, the master tailor of this establishment. You have come at quite a strange time indeed, sir. Normally, this store is quite deserted at this hour. You must have quite the need for our services. Come in, come in. Please feel free to take a look around. Here we offer all manner of services, from general tailing and the fitting of jackets, pants and shirts, to the purchasing of pre-made articles that can be fitted to you for a small fee. Or, if you're in the market for raw materials to use in your own projects, then we do sell bolts of cloth as well as other fashion accessories, such as cufflinks and buttons for all of your home tailoring needs. However, if you are in the market for some more specialized items, we can also fill any custom orders you would have with the utmost attention to detail. You strike me as a man who is out on the town quite a bit. Let me show you a sample of one of our more popular weatherproof weaves here in the counter. And there we are. Do you see the sheen on the surface there, sir? That is just the right mix of cotton, treated with our own special blend of lock mushroom oil, cultivated from our own private gardens. In a night of terrible rain, this weave will have the water bead up and roll right off you, keeping your clothes as dry as can be, and you looking as sharp as ever for whatever your day or night will hold for you. A must-have when you brave the rains on your errands or jobs. But it appears I have gotten ahead of myself. Apologies, sir. The passion of this old man is the only thing that has not wavered in all of his years. What can I do for you? You are not here for a tailor. Then whatever do you think you will find within my... that phrase. Is it too much for an old tailor to ask that sometimes a late-night visitor is actually for him and his business? My fingers ache to create another great work, and yet I simply busy myself with the mundane day-to-day. There is inspiration in simplicity, however, so it is of no issue to me. Very well, sir. If you would just follow me, then I shall put you on the path to what you are actually here for. Just stand here, sir. Let me unlock it for you. There we are. Before you head in, however, I wish to make certain a few things are understood. I might be paid well to act as the front to this side business, but make no mistake that this is still my property and should be respected as such. I expect you to keep any trouble to a minimum. I do not wish for any tomfoolery the two of you may engage in to disrupt my business. So please, be considerate. And should you not, I wear many gold rings for just such an occasion. Have a pleasant visit, sir, and thank you for choosing Half Moon Apparel. Alright, that's looking good. It'll either work like a charm or throw all of its line again. I'll have to go ahead and give it a test run out in the construction yard before the big day. Make sure it's tuned right and ready for whatever I might need it for. Ah, you're here. A little early, aren't you, darling? Did you rush over to come see me? I'm only teasing. Well, come on. Don't just stand there. Come, take the place in a bit. It's not a bad workshop, is it? Plenty of space here, and I've gone and made it pretty homely. I even managed to set up a bit of a crash pad, so it doubles as a safe house just in case. But I don't think discussing the finer points of maintaining a secret hideout is why you're here. There's a bit of a clear space at the end of the table there. How about we go ahead and get comfortable before we start talking business? By the vaguely disturbed look in your eyes, I assumed you'd met Azario up there. No doubt the old man tried to goad you into buying something with those honeyed words about the struggles of a craftsman. He's a good sort, really, but you know how intense the orc hybrids can be. Those hazel eyes don't do much to hide what he's really about, in my opinion. But enough about the old geezer. You came at a good time. Just got a little coffee brewed up for the long night ahead of me. Would you care for a cup? I thought so. You're looking a little tired, Jem. And we can't be having that. This should perk you up a bit. Enjoy, darling. It's good, isn't it? Of course it is. I don't half-ass anything, and I certainly don't plan to start with a coffee. Besides, if this job goes well, I'll have to get used to bringing New York up in the morning. It's what a good partner would do, isn't it? Sure, we'll have a grand time chasing down leads and getting into fistfights with gangsters, but I think my favourite days would be the quiet ones at the office. The ones where I get to spend all day with you. I'm not looking forward to the paperwork, though. I've seen the piles you usually have to sort through, and I'd rather face down a crime family any day of the week. Desk work will bore me to tears, Jem, but maybe a little bit of encouragement from my partner underneath the desk could spur me into being more enthusiastic about it. That sounds good to you, doesn't it? I can tell by the look in your eyes. That adorable little shine. Come here, Jem. If the coffee doesn't wake you up, then maybe this'll do the trick. That's so much better. Can't imagine I'll be dragging my feet to work if I get to have that every day. And you don't seem to be lacking for excitement either. Is that a map case in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? You know my policy, Jem. Business before pleasure. Let's get this sort of things rolling before we get the night started. Well, go on then. Whip it out for me, Jem. Have I ever told you how impressed I am with how fast you are? Hasn't even been a week since our last rendezvous, and you've already pulled the strings on the Architect's Guild to get the maps I'll be needing. And a good thing too. I checked out the tunnels myself, and it's a maze down there. I'll need to study the maps pretty thoroughly. Maybe make a few traces to read while I'm down there, and hand back the originals so you don't get in trouble with the guild. I know how crazy those guys can be if one of their maps gets damaged, and I can't imagine they'd be any more merciful if it got destroyed. You're giving me quite the look right now, Jem. You know, there's a lot more to being a thief than just having quick hands and moving silently, you know. It takes a lot of skill to pull off a heist the right way, undetected and all that. You of all people should know the contradiction of being a famous thief. Yeah, right. Lots of famous thieves breaking rocks in the slag these days. Glory really isn't a thing you should consider in a line of work where your whole thing is being unnoticed, right? So before you even touch the lock of a safe, there's planning that needs to be done. Let me show you a little bit of what I mean. Look here. I managed to get the blueprint of the auction house through my own sources, and I've been scouting multiple entrances and exits, as well as predicting likely routes from any security station within. I won't know for sure what the actual routes are, but I've got a pretty good idea of what would make the most logical sense based on the internal layout of the place, and I can adapt my plan based on what I find in there. Once that's figured out, the next bit you'd have to square away is equipment. What kind of tools do you think you'll be needing during the job? There's the standard stuff, of course. Small pry bars, lockpick, ropes and the like, to the more niche things like door jambs and ball bearings to distract and hinder pursuers, or a little collection of specialised tools for disabling traps. A thief's kit is ever-changing, but we all have our favourite toys. Got a couple of mine on the workbench over there, as a matter of fact, if you're a little curious about what I'll be running this job. Oh, shush. You love it when I gush about my stuff, Jem. Don't even try to say otherwise. Let me go get them real quick. Alright. The first thing I'm going to be bringing is this. My signature Far Claw Gauntlet. The thing costs a damn fortune to make, and upkeeping it isn't cheap either, but a fast-firing steel grappling hook with a spun mithril cable scales a building faster than anything else. And with the high ceilings of the auction house, it'll be a perfect fit for moving up in the rafters quickly. And the other bit of specialised kit is this. An enchanted dagger. It's got a wickedly potent frost enchantment on it. Freezes damn near anything it touches. And in my experience, that makes it ideal for breaking both mundane and enchanted locks. Just a few seconds of contact with this and even magically tempered steel becomes like glass and shatters just as easy. I do shudder to think of what would happen if it touched a person. But hopefully, I'll never find out. A good thief is unknown, unseen, and doesn't leave a trace. A wake of bodies is one hell of a trace, and dismissing the professional side of it, you know how I feel about killing. It's one thing to steal valuables from rich folk or take secret information from those who would misuse it. That's all fine to me, but to steal somebody's life away, take the one thing that should always be theirs, that's always been a bridge too far for me. I'm a thief, not a killer. It's just not why I do what I do. Not the reason I go to such lengths for this. You know a little bit of how that got started, don't you, Jim? My mother worked her fingers to the bone to provide for me since Dad wasn't around. Every night, I waited up for her to come back from the factory and helped her settle in so she could do it all over again the next day. For years, I watched that place take bits and pieces of her soul just so she could keep a roof over our heads and food in our bellies. You know, I was almost glad when the Iron Hearts burned that damn place down. At least Ma didn't have to keep slaving away in there. Of course, that feeling only lasted until our money started running thin. Ma did her best, she really did. But there just wasn't anything she could find. That's when I started pinching little things, here and there. Pocket change and trinkets chipped away at our expenses, and soon I moved on to bigger scores as I got better and better. I never did tell her where the money came from, but I think she knew. Ma was a lot of things, but she certainly wasn't stupid. Every time I went off on my own, she would always tell me, "Flint, make sure you come home tonight." And I always did. Every time. After she passed, I just kept throwing myself into the thieving life. Seemed like the only thing to do, really. Before you knew it, I had made rather something of myself. Plenty of money to live a comfortable life in the outskirts somewhere, and put this city behind me. But I just couldn't leave, no matter how hard I tried. It just didn't feel right to leave things as they were. Sure, I could get out of this place, live a good life, but these other people, the ones who took it upon themselves to look after me when Ma couldn't make it home some nights, who told me stories about their lives and what they wanted for their kids. Those people, don't they deserve a better life too? A two-bit thief who pinches whatever he can from those who can afford to lose it isn't exactly the picture of a saint. And Flint Enroll is certainly not a good Samaritan. I'm not going to say that this goal is a noble one, but the way I see it, it's the only way that I can give back to these people. Most of what I earn through my heists now gets funneled into charities that I know I can trust, and eventually that gets into the hands of those that really need it, in a subtle way that won't bring the authorities down on their heads. The porcelain lady spreads good luck and fortune to the world, but the way that I see it, it certainly wouldn't hurt to have some generational wealth of our own. And eventually, when that's all settled, and I feel comfortable leaving it behind, I can start the next part of my life in that shabby little agency on the other side of town with you. You've really stolen my heart, Jem, and I'll make you pay it back in full. So why don't we set that cup aside for now, and you go ahead and take my hand, darling. Well, I'm not sure about you, but the night just hit a bit of a somber patch, and I certainly know I could use a dance to lighten the mood. Oh, come on now, darling. I know you can dance. I remember you doing quite well at that little party that the precinct chief threw a while back. I managed to steal a dance with you that was even better than the money orders I had taken from the safe upstairs. The look on your face when you realized what I had done. Priceless. Now, quit stalling. Up, up, come on. There. Now we can't have a dance without a little music, can we? Let me put something slow on. May I have this dance, darling? It's true that my life is going to change at the end of this next job. And honestly, I can't wait for it. If it means I get to hold you like this, to feel your warmth against me and have those glimmering eyes looking up into mine. You're such a beautiful gem. Let me see more of your beauty tonight. Nothing's quite like your kisses, darling. Always as sweet as can be. It reminds me of having a nice little bit of candy after a job. My own personal reward to myself. You know, my favourite part was taking the wrapper off. How about we work on that? Never get tired of seeing you like this, Jem. It's like the feeling of finally laying your eyes on the riches of freshly cracked open safe. But I admit, the soft skin is so much better to touch. Do you want to start taking this to the bed, Jem? Not that I'd mind exploring you here some more, but I imagine feeling you all over would be so much better there. Cozy looking, isn't it? Why don't you get a better feel of it? Well, looks like this is it. Finally. I was beginning to think I'd lost my way down here. That sure would have been embarrassing. Can you imagine a thief missing a score because of a poor sense of direction? but thankfully, this map managed to keep me on track. Although, some of the stuff is a little bit vague. Paley Sword is one of the oldest parts of the city, and the flowery 5 silver words on the map reflect that. Ah well, I got here alright. There's no point in whining about it now. I have to say, it's a bit hard to believe that the only thing separating the illustrious Derivan auction house from this reeking canal is this shoddy-looking rust heap of a gate. There's got to be some sort of irony in that. Pretty up top where everybody can see, but at its core it's the same dark place as everywhere else. Well, no reason to be wallowing around down here when there's work to be done. Let's see about getting that gate open. Oh, same style of lock that a lot of the jails use on their cells. How foreboding, but ultimately child's play. Never been in a cell myself, of course. Have to get caught to be put into one, but it pays to know how to get out of certain places should you find yourself in them. There you go. Alright, enough of amateur hour. It's serious shit from here on out, as soon as I step through that gate. So before that, one last check to make sure all my gear is accounted for. I won't be getting another chance once I'm inside. Let's see. I already know my picks are here, and just as trusty as ever. Pry bar, files, pliers, and other odds and ends. Can't forget the blackjack. I'm not expecting to get into any trouble, but one solid hit to the head with this, and it'll take an hour or two to wake back up. And I should be long gone by then. On to the more delicate stuff. The Fireclaw Gauntlet should be a huge help here. Upward mobility is a hell of a game changer, and hopefully I won't have to spend too much time on the ground. I prefer to keep most of my sneaking up in the rafters, well at a view from the precinct's watchful eyes. And last, but certainly not least, the Cold Snap Dagger. Normally I don't like carrying weapons, especially not ones that are as lethal as this one. But these enchantments will be useful for dealing with any magical locks I come across. Alright, I've done my homework. I know the layout and the routes I can take to get where I think I need to be, as well as escapes once I have to. I've got a plan. Whatever good that might be. Every thief knows that a plan rarely ever survives getting past the door. But, as luck would have it, I was blessed with good looks and impeccable improv skills. That shard is as good as mine, and a golden payday just waiting to be claimed by the greatest thief that Brookmore never even knew existed. And after all that is settled, Brookmore can say hello to the best damn detective duo they've ever seen. All I have to do is to make sure this last heist doesn't go up in smoke, and make sure that I go home tonight. Isn't it funny that I'm still making that very same promise, all these years later, to somebody else special in my life? Okay. Head in the game now, Flint. Time to mask up one last time before you hang it all up for good. Another door. Aged hardwood and a brass handle. Looks like the one I need. Now, I doubt there's anything special about it, but you don't get far just hoping for the best. Let's give you a once-over, just in case. not locked. That's odd. Why would they leave it like this? Now what's that? A wire that's not supposed to be there. Well. Looks like the precinct boys are getting a little more creative. But to think a simple trap like this was good enough? Maybe they haven't learned anything. This shouldn't take more than a second or two. Easy as can be. Let's just find it with the scissors and clip. Aye, that should do nicely. That's the break-in. A simple bit, but now it's time for the hard part. Entering. Yep. This is the place, alright. This dusty little storage room is exactly what I was looking for. Good thing the mask is here. I don't want to know what this air smells like unfiltered. Now what's this little device on the door frame? This is the trap that I just disabled. Isn't that something? It looks like a little whistle, but there's a canister on the end that you blow into. A noisemaker that uses pressurized air. Attach a wire to it and you've got an alarm system. Clever. I'll bet there are more of these kind of traps around. Best to keep an eye out for them. But I think I'll take this one with me. Looks simple enough to use on the fly, and you never know when you'll need a helpful distraction. Back to the job. Where is that door I need? There. Let's just edge around the sides. Lots of dust on the ground, and I don't want to leave any clues that anyone was here recently. I'm seeing footprints that are kind of fresh, so this place does get a little bit of traffic. Not locked either. And no traps that I can see. I guess the guards needed a quick way to get in when the first trap got triggered. That all but confirms this is a patrolled area. But I'm not hearing anything right now. No point in wasting time. Not like I'm working with a lot of it anyway. Quicker I get this done, quicker I can get the fuck out of here and leave these rich pricks holding the bag. Coast is clear. Time to get a move on. And the staircase should be just over that way. Then I'll be in the auction house proper and can get this hoist underway. Shite. Right when I get to the stairs. Gotta hide. Fuck. Nothing to get behind. Screw it. If I can't hide around, I'll hide up. This healing will have to do. Like I keep telling you, no. The sergeant made me team leader, so handling the leash is my responsibility. Besides, you haven't even done the training to properly handle a pursuit panther yet. So why, in the name of the ever-changing light, you think I'm handing Shale over to you is beyond me. Yes, you have not failed to bring that up every time. Talking like you outrank me even when we're both still constables. And in case you have forgotten, Marcos, you haven't done the training either. If you would stop preening your feathers about it, you would have known that we just so happened to be one of the teams selected to be issued a panther tonight. Two things. I don't have feathers. You do. So keep your weird hoppy sayings to yourself. And secondly, we weren't issued a panther. I was.
which means it's my ass if anything happens to it, which means I'm holding the leash. Bah, as if you could properly appreciate a beautiful creature such as her. Calling her equipment, that is no way to treat a lady. Ah, but with such roughness typical from an earth elemental, is it any wonder that Shell likes me more than you? That's because you keep giving her treats. Fuck's sake, Leanne. She must have gained 10 pounds just tonight. The Pride Master's gonna skin us alive if we mess up her diet. Who the hell ever heard of an overweight panther anyway? Ah, you might have been issued the lady, but I was issued her treats, and I cannot help but spoil her. It is just in my nature. No, perhaps if we were to trade, then our little disagreement would be resolved, yes? You sneaky little fuck. Fine, but do not fuck this up. I'm not getting passed up for promotion just because of you. What is it, girl? Oh, it's nothing. Probably just a rat somewhere. Don't fucking say that. Why would you say that? So big, but such a coward. Come on, we are running behind on the patrol. Let's try it and get a move on. Alright, but you tell me if you see a rat, alright? Whatever. Let's just get moving, you big basalt baby. Fuck's sake. Just my luck to get the chatty guards right off. My legs are burning. Ugh. I hope it's smooth sailing from here on. Right. Up the stairs before Tweedledee and Tweedle Idiot come back. Another door. I didn't hear any keys when they opened this up, and it doesn't look locked either. And I seriously doubt those two bumbling fellows could walk through a trapped doorway without setting it off. But just a look wouldn't hurt. It's too dark in here. Can't tell. Can't risk putting up a light either. Not without knowing how far away those guards are. Shite. Only way is forward. But I'll be damned if I get found out just from a door trap. Guess this is where the dagger will come in handy. I hate to use one of these charges so early, but I can't take the risk. If there's a magic or a trap on this, then using this should freeze it long enough for me to disable it on the other side. 1 minute. That's all I get. So I have to make it count. Real deal. No trap. Damn. Good that I don't have to disable it, but now I only have 2 more charges left of this thing. Gonna have to start being more stingy with it from now on. Nothing to be done about it now. Just gotta keep moving. I'm in the auction house proper now. Time to get a lay of the place. The view from the rafters will do nicely, but I can't just get up there right now. I only have 100 feet of cable in here. That's just a bit out of my reach. Plus, a flying man is pretty fucking noticeable. Best to do a little second story work before using the Farclaw. If I remember from the plans, There's a servant's staircase down this hall. Can't be taking the main one, what with all these people around. And I wouldn't be caught dead wearing me work clothes here. Well, maybe I'll get to climb it some other time. But let's do this first. I can daydream after I'm rich. Should be just past this corner. Hey, what are you doing back here? Oh, shite. Identify yourself. Fuck. I was hoping to do this cleanly. This is what I get for daydreaming on the job like a fucking newbie. At least it went down easy enough. No fuss, just how I like it. Alright, friend. You're gonna be out for a while, but I can't have you collapsed in the halls like this. You might get in trouble for sleeping on the job. So really, I'm gonna be doing you a favour by shoving you into one of these rooms. And don't worry, I'll lock the door so you can get some shut-eye in peace. You can thank me later. Alright. Now where the hell is that staircase? Oh, there we are. Let's take it slow this time, so we don't give another guard a lump on the head, eh, Flint? Not seeing anyone. Alright. It's a good time to move. I tested this thing well, so it should be fine. I hope. Alright, moment of truth. Yes. Now just reel me in. Whoop. Works like a charm. I had no doubts in you at all, you beautiful, expensive thing. Mwah. Being up here in the rafters should give me a fine view of the place. Hopefully I can see the routes the guards are taking and maybe even figure out where the items are being held. If I read the plans right, then the holding area should be either behind the auction stage or in a little side room. I'll be able to figure it out, but not from here. Let's walk further down on the beam and see what we can see. Gods above. Now that I'm here, I can see how gaudy all the place is. Wall to ceiling crimson drapes, gold filigree on damn near everything, and is that a buffet? Fucking hell. Look at all that food. These aristocrats are really living it up in here, eh? Never mind the fact that some of the wards are starving. Come down to your fancy private club to drink and throw your purses around and buy shit that was probably stolen off some poor bastard somewhere. Makes me fucking sick to see these fat cats clamouring over themselves for a chance to show off. Yeah, but I suppose there is nothing more odd than a thief waxing poetic about morality. Especially when I'm here to do the same thing to them. No one likes a hypocrite after all. I have enough to go on now. The precinct boys are predictable in their patterns, so I imagine they'll stick to them. Now just to find out where the stuff is. Oh. Hello. Isn't that a fancy looking door? Looks like that's where the workers wheel out some of the stuff that's going up for auction. And it looks like a perfect way in for me. They just brought out some more things not too long ago. So now's a good time to slip on in. Let's just make our way over. Easy part's done. Now just to get back down onto the ground without anybody noticing. A quick rappel should do quite nicely. These rich folks will be too distracted to notice me, I hope. Yeah, you all just drink in bed. I'll help myself to the choice cuts behind this door. Hello, beautiful. What's your deal? Oh, I see. A clockwork lock. Aren't you a fancy girl? But don't worry. I can handle you just fine. All it takes is a little finesse. Oh, and you opened for me too. Such a sweetheart. Don't mind if I do. It's rude to decline something so inviting after all. Well, I got to say, this is going pretty well so far. A few bumps here and there, but... Whoa. Check out all this loot. There's got to be items from all over the world in here. Let's see. Saplings from the Shifting Wilds. Old military stuff from Canis. Fucking hell. There's even some stuff from Zelhas in here. This is a candy store to a thief. One or two of these would be a tidy payday indeed. So, why is it that I'm not feeling that itch that I get whenever I want to take something? Hell, when's the last time I even felt that? I'm doing this so my ward can be comfortable when I take up a new job, but I can't help but feel like stealing has stopped being appealing to me. I wonder when that happened. Probably some goody-goody two-shoe shite that rubbed off on me from hanging around Jem too much. Not that I mind him rubbing against me and all. Oh, right, enough of that. These pants are tight enough without those thoughts flying around, thank you very much. Let's see if they can't find out where the shard, my shard is. Oh, a ledger. That'll be helpful. Okay. Vampire teeth, no. Orcish obelisk, no. Virility elixir. Interesting. But no. Ah, there. Espern shard. Located in the upper rotary vault. Label CO3. Great. What the fuck does that mean? Upper rotary? Upper where? Oh. They mean literally up. Fuck's sake. Look at the size of those vaults. Bigger than Ma's apartment by a good bit. Wonder if I'll be needing bigger lockpicks for those. I guess I'll find out when I'm up there. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Good. I can just go up there right off. Looks like there's a catwalk that I can use right there. Wow. Wow. They're even bigger up close. How the hell do you even move these things? They must weigh 10 tons. Huh. Oh. Maybe it's this little panel here. Yeah, that's got to be it. You can cycle through the vault you want and just open it from the catwalk there. There must be some sort of lift that takes you to and from the ground floor. It'd definitely be more helpful to use this, but I'll bet it does make a hell of a racket. Probably a safer move to just follow the tracks until I get the one I want. Let's see. D06, A01. Oh, damn it. They're out of order too. Oh, there. CO3. And it's close too. Lucky me. I can get there no problem. Finally. I've been overdue for an easy part. Ta-da! Thank you. Alright. Now let's have a look at this lock. Probably going to have to hang off the side for this one. Okay, good and secured. I'm in the last stretch now. No fuck-ups. Well, damn. That's a weird looking lock. It's one mechanism for sure, but what's with these three parts? And that's not even talking about the spells on this thing either. It's worded to hell and back with some pretty fucking intense magic. Looks like all three of these parts need to be opened one after the other quickly, or it won't unlock the main mechanism. Jeez. Over-engineer much. But if it really does have an aspirant shard in it, then that makes all the sense in the world to have it locked up so tightly. I mean, it's not every day you manage to dig up something like that. Plenty of folk all over the world would give pretty much anything to have one. In fact, I'm counting on from that mage over in Anthem. He seemed very interested and was offering a pretty decent amount for it. I wonder, why didn't he just buy it if he can sling around that kind of coin? But I don't get paid to think. I'll get paid to steal. Speaking of which, we should get to working. Okay. 2 charges, 2 minutes. Should be plenty of time, as long as I'm quick about it. Alright. Time to strut my stuff.
Real deal.
First lock. Done. That wasn't so hard. Second. There. I'm making great time. What a piece of cake. All down to this. Last lock. What was that? I didn't even touch the... Oh, fuck! Safe! Safe in here! Shit! My hand! Locked down! There could be more! Oh, fuck! Slipping. No. Fuck. Target spotted. Taking the shot. Shit. Fuck.
He's right down there. Surrounded before he gets to work.
Shite. Gotta get behind something solid. Break line of sight with this prick. There.
I've lost visual contact. Get a squad in here. Bring a pursuit panther team. Hunt him down.
Fuck. Just had to cock it up right as I got to the damn vault. Everything was going so smoothly too. At least I'm hidden for now. Use this time to come up with a plan. Let's see. What do I even have left? Still got most of my tools, thankfully. Got the dagger, some picks, other odds and ends. Wait. Why is this wet? Fuck, is that blood? Where did that come? Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to have more fingers, right? Where are they? Oh, shite. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Calm down. You can still fix this. Collect yourself, Flint. Don't freak out. Don't go into shock. And don't puke all over yourself. Bandage. I need a bandage. Oh, fuck. Of course it's on me left side. Why wouldn't it be? Alright. Got it. Now to wrap this thing around. Got to get it tight. Bleeding won't stop otherwise. Yeah, that's no big deal. Just wind this nice clean bandage around your horribly fucking mangled hand, you fucking idiot. It's as good as I'm going to get it right now. Not going to help the big problem, but it's something, at least. Wait, where's the... Oh, fuck me. My Farclaw gauntlet is still up on that damn vault. Must have slipped right off my arm due to all the blood. Great. Amazing. Not like I need that to get the fuck out of here. Alright. Just going to have to take this bit by bit. It's not like the gauntlet would have done me any good anyway right now. Not with that shooter prowling around in the scaffolds. I went flying around all reckless like, he would see me. And without any cover, it'd be a turkey shoot. I suppose I should count myself lucky that he didn't blow me away earlier. But I'm not banking on him being a bad shot forever. With that gunshot though, no doubt a bunch of the guards will come running. Sneaking out of here is going to be even harder now. Oh, but forget about all of that. I can't be making any sorts of moves with that bastard up there, keeping a watch on everything. Got to take care of him first. Otherwise I'm never getting the fuck out of here. But how can I do it? I lost the gauntlet. Wait a minute. That's right. The service lift. I could take that up there. It put me right up to him. And to the vault.
Clear over here. Moving to the next section.
Oh, shite. They're here a lot sooner than I thought they'd be. Precinct isn't playing around anymore. Oh, fuck me. That is a fucking monster of a cat. Don't want to be seeing that thing up close. Oh, I better do something quick. I won't be able to hide from that panther. Not for long, anyway. It'll sniff me out with all this blood around. And it's not like I'm in any condition to be playing cat and handsome dashing rogue. It'll pin me down sooner or later. Or worse. That sharpshooter will take in pot shots at me and eventually finish the job. Oh, Flint. Just what the hell are you even doing here? What? Was being a prolific master thief not enough of a fulfilling career for you? All the bits and baubles you've nicked over the years, the jewels, the gold, the treasures that you snatched away from the grubby hand of any tycoon or aristocrat that caught your ire, all the while thumbing your nose at the bricks. You could have stopped. You had enough to retire, live comfortably for the rest of your days. Hell, you even made so much money doing this that you started giving the bloody stuff away, just to make sure that your ward was happy and healthy. They got enough in the system now to last them a couple of years. Area permitting, of course. But forget all the riches, the treasure, and all that worthless crap. Despite your upbringing, despite everything you've done, you found someone who really loved you. Damn you, you fool. Damn you for risking the life you worked so hard to build. And damn you again for not even thinking about running away from this job. I guess I didn't change my nature as much as I'd hoped. Old habits and all that. Ah, hell. This really might be it. This might be the time where I actually get caught. I wish it were you, Jem. You were the only one who ever even stood a chance at catching me. But I suppose he'd give me an earful no matter if I got shot to death in the warehouse. So, let's make a plan, get this job done, and get the fuck out of here, and never do this shit ever again. I don't care how boring the paperwork is, I'll do it with a fucking smile. But before all of that, this job needs to be done, starting with getting over to that lift. Getting over there is going to be a problem, but it's cranking the damn thing up that'll really give me away. Shoddy maintenance and all. Pretty sure most of the budget went to the decorations and food of this place. What I need is a distraction. Something way more juicy than just a thief slinking around. Think. Can't start a fire in here. That'd be getting out of control fast. And I don't want to be here when that bright idea backfires. Nah, I need something else. Wait a minute. What's this? Huh. Looks like some sort of machine. Must be one of the things getting auctioned off. It sort of looks like a horse? A mule? Ah, there's a tag on this thing. Let's see. Motorized steam automata, formerly pit pony model JN625, stolen by the rebel group known as the Ironhearts. Illegally modified and used in dozens of raids across many businesses. Note that upon purchase the warranty is voided. Well, hell. If this is a former Ironhearts automata, it's got to be some pretty serious equipment. Those guys love to modify the hell out of any machine they come across, usually to break other machines or likewise cause all manner of havoc. This one's sort of banged up, but it looks stable enough. This might just be what I'm looking for. If I can get this thing to work and No telling what it'll do, but whatever it does, it'll be loud and attention grabbing for sure. Aye, this could work. Let's just take a peek under the hood there. Ah, shite. That's right. These things run on steam. The tank is bone dry. Damn it. Maybe I could push the thing over and knock over a few shelves, or... Hold on. That trap I took apart in the basement. Maybe it had something that could help. Yeah. It's got a little pressurized canister on it. These automata aren't really designed to be run off of pressurized air, but it should at least get it to work for a couple of seconds. And that's all I'll really need. Fuck it. Not like I got any other options right now. Come on, you piece of fucking junk. Just get in there. Fuck. Doing this one-handed sure is a pain. Almost got it. Yes. Alright. I hope the iron heart's built too crazy, you old rust bucket. Because I could sure use something crazy right about now. Show these pricks one hell of a time.
What the fuck is that? Take it down, quick! It's wrecking everything back here!
Oh, off to the races. I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a distraction. Now to make use of it and get back up to that catwalk. There's no time for me to be wasting.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Pin it down, I haven't got a good shot.
It's down. Is everyone alright?
We are so fucked when the captain hears about this. Gonna be on slum patrol until my hair turns grey.
Yeah, right. Quit your whining. That thief is still out there. Gather yourselves and go find him. Couldn't have gone far.
At least that thing lasted a little bit longer than I thought it would. It served its purpose. Got me up here. Now it's just me, several armed guards, and a damn near impenetrable vault to break into. And I got to do it all with one hand. Piece of cake, right? Baby steps, Flint. Right now I just need to take out that shooter before they catch on. Then it should be easy street from there on out. Just try to do this in one shot.
See anything up there, Corporal?
No movement. Stay alert. This one's a clever fox. Huh?
Oh, fuck! Damn it!
He's up here!
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Go to sleep, go to sleep.
You heard him. He's up there. Go!
Give me a fucking break. Oh, shut the fuck up. They're coming. What the hell do I do now? I can't stay here. They're gonna be closing in on me in a couple of minutes. And the vault is right fucking there, taunting me, the damn prick. Damn it. I gotta get the hell out of here. Wait. What if the vault is my way out? That's right. The upper vaults are suspended on chains. Big ones, aye, but regular metal as far as I can tell. And I bet that console over there controls the mechanism that makes them move. I got one charge left in the dagger. If I freeze the chains at just the right moment, when the vault is moving, the chain could break and that whole vault becomes a giant wrecking ball. It would go straight through the wall and I'd be home free. Fucking genius. Let's have a look at that console then. Thank the porcelain lady. It's just a simple switch. I'm due for something simple after all the shite I've been through. Just give you a flick. Get this thing a moving. Now I just got to grab me fart claw. No. I remember getting over here being a hell of a lot easier earlier, before everything was moving. Fuck. My vision's starting to get spotty too. Blood loss must be getting to me. If you don't manage to pull your sorry self up on this damn thing, well, maybe your luck will hold out and you'll break your neck on the fall down. Come on. Made it. Now to get the fire claw. Hopefully, this time you stay the fuck on my arm, you expensive piece of junk. Now we're picking up some speed now. Please, please let this work.
There he is! Open fire!
Oh, fuck me. Give me a fucking break, you pricks. Not yet. Not yet. Now.
Right, yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on. Yes. Oh, shite. Here we go. Damn it all. I'm so fucking sick of falling all the time. That was a stupid idea, Flint. Very fucking subtle. Doesn't feel like anything's broken. And unless the whole precinct is pissing on me head, feels like I made it outside. Maybe that harebrained idea wasn't so bad after all. Alright, I'm done. Bruised and sore and horribly fucking maimed, but alive. Of course I'm alive. Who the hell do I think I am? Takes more than that to put me down. Not much more, mind you, but more all the same. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that the door to this damn thing? Whatever. I'm ready to be done with this fucking job as soon as possible. Let's just get in there and get this done. Alright. Now where the hell is this damn thing? Oh. So, that's what an Esperant shard looks like. The client described it to me, but damn. That's beautiful. It's like a geode, but it's got this weird gold colour in it. And it glows. Almost like it's got power all on its own. No time to play looky-loo with the thing. Just grab it and let's get the hell out of here. Well, Flint, you're getting out of the game on a hell of a high note and putting an end to this part of your life. And all I have to say is, good fucking riddance. Now, let's get the hell out of here.
Who's that now? Ah, Jem. You got here pretty fast. I just sent for you, didn't I? You're even faster than I am. Or has it been a day or two? I can't really remember, if I'm being honest. Being cooped up like this makes time go all weird for me. Whatever the case, I'm glad to see you. Well, I must say, you slipped into one of my safe houses like it was nothing. You do good work indeed. Stronghold like this one isn't the kind of place you can just waltz into. But, given the circumstance, even if I didn't tell you where it was, I'm sure your big brain would have worked out how to get in here eventually. That or you'd punch your way through the whole damn city to get here. Which, you know, would be pretty fucking hot in my eyes. Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. Better than good, actually. Don't let all of, this fool ya. The Ironhearts got me well looked after. They might be best known for their crafting, but they got a fair amount of doctors too. And more'n a few of 'em owe me some favours. I know you tend not to deal with them too much, but they're good and trustworthy people, mostly. It was them that helped me get a letter out to you. They can be handy like that. Say, did you know that they've been growing their own medicinal plants? Yeah, like little grow boxes and all. Yeah, they got me loaded up with the good stuff. Can't hardly feel a damn thing. I'd be in a world of shite if it wasn't for that. Ah, fuck. Ah, alright. Eating my words on that one. Ah, fuck, darling. Rattled my damn teeth. The hell was that for? Hitting a man while he's down. Jem? Darling, are you crying? Oh, shite. Hey, it's alright. It is. I'm here, safe and sound. You must have heard by now that things got, well, pretty rough tonight. But I made it out alright. I'm a pro after all. Things got a little heated, sure, but I still managed to do it. Got the stuff to the drop-off point, and soon I'll be getting my pay. Yes, sir. Shutting up now. Stupid? Me? That's... Fuck. You're right. This whole job was botched from the start. Don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just wanted that last hurrah, you know? One final flourish before leaving the life for good. And, like a damn idiot, nearly cost me mine. Fuck. It really could have been the end for me. It was bad, Jem. Smooth at first, but in the end, it all came undone in a big way. Sure, you've heard most of the gritty details by now. It wasn't terribly subtle in the end. The precinct was swarming everywhere, way more than I thought could ever be in a building. Damn it. Just thinking about it gets me shaken. I've had close calls before, not like this. Oh, fuck. I got my prize. One big golden payday. But this doesn't feel like a win to me. I was scared, Jem. Scared fucking shitless. Not of dying or getting caught when the bullets were shooting past me and the alarms blaring in my ears. I was scared that I wouldn't see you again. Wouldn't ever walk through the doors of your office and just properly be there. Not sneaking visits after hours or meeting up in dingy safe houses, but really being together. Jem, look at me, darling. I love you so much. And if I ever think about doing anything that fucking stupid ever again, you have my complete permission to throttle the hell out of me. I messed up. Really, really badly. So lay into me all you want. But I'm just so fucking happy to see you again. Okay. Alright. Yes, I'm the biggest fucking idiot ever, Jem. But I love you. Come on, get into bed with me. I think the both of us could use some cuddles after this shitty fucking night. Here, let me just scooch over a bit. You know, you're just in time. The sun's about to start rising. Got ourselves a pretty good seat to watch it up here, I think. It'll be just like old times, remember? We'd sit on that one department building in the Shrenick ward and watch as the sun spilled light over the roofs. It was practically fucking magical. We'd hold hands and... Oh, fuck. That's right. Fucking sharpshooter made a mess of my hand. Doc who patched me up did what they could, but I wasn't ever walking out of here in one piece. No, it doesn't hurt. Not right now, anyway. Once the medicine wears off, though. Damn. Not looking forward to that. It's so strange, though. I can still kind of feel them there. Like they're out there, wiggling around and such. Huh. Do you think I'll ever be able to play the violin again? Right. Always been more of a piano guy. I guess I'll have to just get used to this. Somehow. I burned up my favours with the Ironhearts getting treatment and having them send for you. But did manage to barter for something helpful. It's just on the desk there, if you could grab it for me. Yeah, cool, right? The doctor whipped up some prosthetics for me to use. Fucking good ones too. Most of the ones you see are pretty basic, wood and metal and such. But these are ceramic. Top shelf shit. I figured if I'm going to be having fake fingers, they might as well be the good ones, right? Still, these weren't cheap. Ended up having to trade away my far claw for them. I mean, it was worth it, clearly. I need these way more than I need that thing. especially now. But damn if I'm not going to miss it. Why haven't I put it on yet? Well, it's kinda hard. Haven't gotten the hang of it yet. Do you think that you could, give me a hand? Don't roll your fucking eyes at me. I'm serious. Yeah? Alright, Jem. Here, just slip it on over the bandages. The doc says it has an enchantment that should connect with my nerves, so I can move it kinda like normal. Yeah. There. Now just tighten this part down and it should... Ow! Shite! No, it's fine. It just shocked me a little. Wasn't expecting that. Oh. Hey, check it out. I'm moving them. Oh, that's so weird. It's not like normal, of course, but it's close. Still can't feel anything in them. Guess that's just gonna be part of it. Still, it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. Though, if you're planning on putting a ring on me sometime, I think I'd prefer to wear it on this hand. Just saying. I love you, Jem. This is a messier start than I wanted, but we're finally here. Living a life together, at last. And I tell you, after spending so much time in the dark, it feels absolutely amazing to step into the light. I can't wait to see where we go from here, darling. Wherever that might be, I'll be right there with you. No more stupid, stealing shit. This, us, that is the last damn plan that will ever be made in this safe house. I promise. Now, let's enjoy the sunrise together. The Ramble VA merch store has everything your little heart could desire. If you desire t-shirts and stickers and stuff, come check it out. Link in the description. Well, now there you are. Have you finally come to your senses then, darling? I'm sure poring over casework's got its own set of thrills, but it does lose out the allure of taking a nice, hot shower, doesn't it? Especially when your charming husband-to-be offers to share one with you. Now who in their right mind wouldn't take up that offer? Water should be heating up pretty soon, if you don't mind waiting a bit with me. Now what about all that silly paperwork, Jem? Oh, now you hold on right there, mister. I was right there the entire time, slogging through snow all day, chasing leads and grubbing for cases. Lest you forget, I'm the one who chased down that skittish informant so we could talk to them. So don't be thinking the both of us didn't work hard today. Got hardly so much as a nibble about the case, and me boots full of ice-cold slush for all the trouble we got into. And now that the work of the day is all said and done, and we've slinked back to this lovely home we've purchased, with hard-earned money no less, and with all of that considered, who wants to busy themselves with some boring paperwork, especially when there are more fulfilling alternatives? Call me crazy, but after a hard day's work, I'd much rather have a steaming hot shower, just as hot as the pipes of this place will allow. Bound to be a great time in and of itself, made all the better by sharing it with my handsome partner, who's also going to be my husband soon. It's just about as perfect as it gets, doesn't it, Jem? And it's only gotten better now that you're here, clad in nothing but a towel, waiting for the water to get hot, and making me quite warm as well. Oh, now, pretty Jem, are you rolling your eyes at me? Oh, I'm definitely trying to sweeten you up. Can't help it. I can only be the charming type that I am. And despite the complaints, it does look like it's working. Well, when you put a ring as nice as this one on an ex-thief's finger, a few tricks are bound to come alongside the sincere love. And don't be fretting now, pretty Jem. I promise I'll only use my powers for good, and teasing a blush out of these cheeks, and to bloom over this heart. That's the greatest good I could ever aspire to. Well, that and a few other less modest things come to mind. But you're just as much to blame for that as me, Jem. You've been waltzing around all sexy and such. What's a man to do but be pulled along by his own desires? Ain't that the truth? But luckily, we can do a little something about that. Now isn't that better than talking about all that silly work? I would say that all that serious business can wait until after we're done here.